babe in the VIP lounge. It's a young boy.
There's a new way to connect to friends and squad up in NBA 2K24 on Next Gen. Press both shoulder buttons on your controller to bring up a menu to see who's online and manage your squad and friends. You'll see 4 tabs, and it's pretty easy from there, right, Chris?
Oh yeah. On the first tab, you can interact with a list of online players. Next tab shows incoming requests from others. On the third tab, you can search for a Friends Gamer tag, and you'll see a list of your 2K friends. The fourth tab, with the controller icon, lets you set your privacy options for voice chat, in-game invites, and friend requests.
It's all right there. Nice. Plus, if you want to interact with people you meet with, just click on the right stick and a list of options will pop up to get going even faster.
Whether you're playing with your usual squad or making new friends, it's always a good time to connect with others in NBA 2K24.
I hope all of you have your New Year's resolutions, as I do, to finish writing my book. What about you?
Well, it's New Year.
Coming up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Timberwolves. For the Grizzlies, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They'll look to tip that balance with a win here. T-Wolves, Grizzlies, and back in a moment for the tip. And welcome to 2K Sports for another looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slot. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Steven Adams, and it's Jay in at the 2-guard spot. Well, we're off to a hot start this year, Doris. Anything surprise you this season?
Well, BA, so often over the course of the summer, we'll see guys post their workout habits. Well, I have been delighted that all of that hard work seems to be paying off. Everybody seems determined to make a splash.
Stolen by Conley. Pass to McDaniels. The ball's knocked loose. Floats one. And Morant clears the board. Here's Jay. Counted. Good. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. And here's Edwards. Three-pointer, no good. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Here's Towns. After the basket by Memphis. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Here's Jay. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Jay, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. The three is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
Morant, the pass to Jay. Jackson on the wing. Minnesota with a rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Timeout called. Memphis. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible to her.
NBA, obviously, those advanced numbers.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a three-point game. Jackson Jr. and Adams guard the paint together. Smart and Bain run the wings. And it's Jay in at the one. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Oh, my goodness. Smart with a tough finish.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Brown. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. So it's the Grizzlies now. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Here's Milton. Still no points. Pass to Edwards. Right side, Milton. The 3-ball. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading. Jackson, right side. Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Morant, he's checked in for Smart. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Milton. Outside McDaniels. That one no good. Great D that time from Bain. Pass to Jay. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jay's got 8.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Morant against Conley. Now here's Reed. 3-pointer. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Pass to Jay. Kicks it out to Bain. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. And it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Ryan, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play, his actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff there. McDaniels with it. Jackson in his pocket. And Morant clears the board.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Jay. Give him 8. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Doris Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get... And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter ahead.
The Grizzlies 36, the Timberwolves 25.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Naz Reid out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Here's Edwards. And the deficit down inside single digits. Edwards has got 6.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
Back to Morant. Charity stripe shot, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Morant's got his second basket on the night. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Edwards for 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
To the inside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota, trailing by 10. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, BA, I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
And he drops the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
It's McDaniels on the wing, guarded by Bain. McDaniels passes to Reid. Over Jackson. Reid can't hit.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Reid in the post. Defended by Jackson. And stolen by Morant. Going all the way to the rack. He goes up. Morant with the slam!
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Minnesota calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
some changes here for the Timberwolves. Brown, he's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Milton subbed in for Conley. 1:52 left in the third. Who poked away? It's stolen by Smart. To the middle. And now the Grizzlies on the run. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Brown. Another miss by Minnesota.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category.
In the third quarter. So both teams changing it up here. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in all-star games. Live ball substitutions. A little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing. Chaos to be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
We've got Steven Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Tillman in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Conley finds Brown. Slams it in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Jay, guarded by Edwards. And that one's good. Jay.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Down low. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night. Morant, the pass to Jay. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Stripped it away. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And that one's good. Jay.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
To the paint. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Conley. Denied by Morant.
Oh, the energy Morant has is just insane. Using it there on the defensive end to swat the shot.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Garza's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Minot comes in for Reed. Moore's checked in for Brown. And it's McLaughlin in for Conley. Pass to Jay. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jay's got 6 here in the quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's more. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Now Morant, pass to Jay. Back to Morant. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Yeah, what a move. I mean, Morant stays agile and gets by the contact.
Here's Edwards. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, the swat by Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Marcus Smart's checked in for Memphis. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Garza. Rudy Gobert comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Moore. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McLaughlin. McDaniels against Bain. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business.